RAG architectures, hybrid search and query rewriting. Let's talk about the moment when retrieval augmented generation stops being magic and starts breaking. This is where AWS checks whether you think like a senior engineer, not just someone who knows the buzzwords. Imagine this. A large law firm builds an AI assistant to search thousands of courtroom transcripts, years of trials, judges, rulings, section numbers, legal jargon. Lawyers ask questions like, what did the judge say about intent? Find cases mentioning constructive dismissal. Show rulings related to Section 42B. At first, the team builds basic RAG, vector embeddings, similarity search, top chunks, LLM answers. It works sometimes, and then it fails. Some answers are incomplete, some miss exact section numbers, some ignore critical legal terms, and this is the key realization. Meaning alone is not enough. That's why hybrid search and query rewriting exist. Let's start with the baseline. Basic RAG works like this. A user asks a question. The question is converted into an embedding. The system finds the most similar chunks by vector distance. Those chunks are sent to the model. The model answers. This is powerful, but it has limits. Vector search is excellent at meaning. It's weak at exact matches. Section numbers, IDs, codes, acronyms, policy references. In domains like law, finance, insurance, or government, those details matter. This is where basic RAG starts to fail. Now enter hybrid search. Hybrid search means semantic search and keyword search working together. You're no longer asking just, what does this mean? You're also asking, does this text contain this exact thing? Vector search handles meaning. Keyword search handles precision. Together, they cover each other's blind spots. Back to our courtroom example. A lawyer asks, what rulings mention Section 42B of the Act? Vector-only search might retrieve documents about related legislation and completely miss the exact phrase 42B. Keyword-only search might find 42B, but miss explanations, summaries, and paraphrased discussions. Hybrid search retrieves chunks that contain 42B and are semantically related to rulings and legal interpretation. This is why AWS strongly prefers open search hybrid queries. And here's an exam shortcut. If you see words like section, code, policy number, ID, SKU, part number, the answer is almost always hybrid search. But hybrid search alone is not enough because users ask bad questions. That's where query rewriting comes in. Query rewriting means improving the question before retrieval happens, not after, before. A user asks, what did the judge say about intent? That's vague, too broad, hard to retrieve accurately. So the system rewrites it into something better, like find courtroom transcripts where judges discuss criminal intent during sentencing. This rewritten query embeds better, matches better, retrieves better chunks. And here's the important insight. Query rewriting improves retrieval quality, not reasoning. It doesn't make the model smarter, it makes the search smarter. Let's look at the full senior level flow. The user asks a question. An LLM rewrites it into a clearer, more searchable query. That rewritten query is embedded. Hybrid search runs, vector plus keyword. Top relevant chunks are retrieved. The original question and retrieved context are sent to the model. The model answers grounded, accurate, and precise. The rewrite happens before retrieval. The answer still respects the original user intent. This architecture dramatically reduces hallucinations. When is query rewriting critical? When users are vague, when the domain language is complex, when users are non-technical, when retrieval results are inconsistent. Legal systems, insurance policies, government regulations, technical manuals. This is where rewriting shines, and the best systems do both. Query rewriting improves what you search. Hybrid search improves how you search. Together, they give you higher recall, higher precision, lower hallucination rates. This is the architecture AWS loves. Let's talk exam traps, because this topic is full of them. If retrieval is bad, the fix is not. Increasing temperature, using a bigger model, adding more documents, prompting harder. Those are all wrong. Bad answers come from bad retrieval. The correct fixes are better chunking, hybrid search, query rewriting. Here's the decision table your brain should auto-load in the exam. Missing exact terms, hybrid search. Vague user questions, query rewriting. Synonyms and paraphrasing, vector search. IDs and codes, keyword search. Inconsistent retrieval, rewrite plus hybrid. Hallucinations, fix retrieval, not the model. If you remember one sentence, remember this. If the model answers wrong, fix retrieval, not the model. That single sentence will save you multiple exam questions. And here's your final self-test. Users search legal transcripts using vague questions and section numbers. Results are inconsistent. What do you implement? Query rewriting plus hybrid RAG using OpenSearch. That's day 11 mastered.